Hi, very good evening to all. My name is Bhavna and our subject is foreign trade. This is for BCom students for first year in first semester for general students only. Up to now we discuss what is the trade block, what are the features of trade block and what are the objectives of trade block. We are continuing our lecture and we are discussing our next topic is what are the advantages of the trade block. While becoming a trade block means some countries voluntarily come together to form a group for the development of the trade. Trade means exchange of goods and services, free flow of exchange of goods and services with less restrictions, that is liberal restrictions. They come forward and form a group. WTO give the name called regional trade agreement. We can commonly call as it is an integration. For that integration, what are the advantages? Let's see here. Increased economic growth. For forming a trade block, we can increase our economic growth. Trade blocks has increased the economic growth. For becoming a trade block, there is an exchange of goods and services. So there is an agreement between these 5 member countries. For this agreement, we can exchange our goods easily without any restriction. So for that, we can increase our revenue. So it is the first advantage is increase our economic growth. Example, US Trade Representative Office estimates that NAFTA increases US economic growth by 0.5% every year by through NAFTA means North Atlantic Free Trade Agreement. There is an agreement. In this agreement, US is the one of the member. For this agreement, USA is enjoying 0.5% economic growth every year. Like that, it have to be increased economic growth of every country because while exchanging of goods and services, we know that there are lot of restrictions and we need lot of documents. Paperwork is needed. For that, while forming a trade block, there is a less restrictions means in some trade blocks there is no restrictions. Without any restrictions, we can transfer our goods from one country to another country. So for that, we can increase our revenue. So increasing of the economic growth is the one of the main advantage of forming a trade block. Next, more dynamic business climate. Often business were protected before the agreement, local industries, but in this local industries have faced many problems, but the business is our dynamic means we can produce how much products we need, but the local market, those who are produced our local goods may be faced a problem because of importing of goods with very low cost. The people are attracting for the goods, but the people are not purchasing our own products. So we can say there is a risk for the local business, but our economy has increased for exporting our own goods. Next, low government spending. Many governments subsidize local industry segments when they are removed after trade agreements. Those ones can be put to better uses. Suppose while we are importing some goods, the government have to spend some money for the other countries, those who are exporting their goods. So for that money, we have to be utilized for better utilize. For that money, we have to utilize it for another source. So it is also one of the advantage means while our India is importing one country means there is export one other country. The exporting country India have to pay some taxes. For these taxes, for forming a trade group, India is unable to pay the taxes. For this money, India can be used for any other source. So it is also one of the advantage for forming a trade block. Next, foreign direct investment. Investor will flock to the countries, adding much needed capital to expand local industries and boost domestic businesses. Like if one of the country is capital inadequate country, so the other country have provide capital because one country has heavy natural resources, but there is an inadequate capital means there is no capital. So the other country have provide capital to this country. So this country have produced the goods and they exchange their goods from one country to another country for becoming a trade block. So it is also one of the benefit for capital production. The other country have to give capital to our country. For that we have to produce our goods at very reasonable cost by using our natural resources. So we can say it is also one of the advantage of the trade block. Next, expertise. Global companies have the expertise to develop local resources. Global companies have expertise to develop local resources, especially in mining, oil drilling and manufacturing. They provide free training in essence of local business. Expertise means those countries who have expertise in oil drilling means refining oil and mining. They provide training to our people. So for this we can extract oil very easily by using latest technology. So for this also we can increase our economic revenue and growth. While forming a trade bloc, there are 5 countries. One country is heavy in oil and natural gas, so other country have specialized technology. So by using this specialized technology, the other country will drill the oil very easily. For these 2 countries are benefiting for exchange oil and technology. So for forming a trade bloc, there is a free flow of the goods. Means there is no restrictions for transferring of technology, men, labor. So we can say it is also one of the advantage for forming a trade blocks. Next, technology transfer. Free trade allows local companies access to latest technology and business practices from the foreign partners. A local economics grows, so job opportunities may provide job training as well. Means transfer of technology. One country is well technology equipped in one country, so this country can transfer technology or can provide training to other people. So for this, the local businesses have to develop based on this technology training, and from the latest technology we are used, we can produce more products in very less time. So it is also one of the reason for the advantages of forming a trade blocks. Trade block means helping with each other. These 5 countries, which country has inadequate, some countries have inadequate in capital, some countries have inadequate in technology, so other countries will help the countries for the development. So for this reason we can increase our revenue, we can increase the development also, and we can increase our business units also. So these are all the advantages of forming a trade block. What are the advantages? Increased economic growth, more dynamic business climate. More dynamic means it is very flexible, we can change it based on our environment, but it may affect on local producers. And low government spending means for forming a trade bloc we are unable to pay the taxes. For this money we have to be used in another way, then we can develop our economy. Next, foreign direct investment. We can, if one country is very less in capital adequacy, so the other country who has huge capital, they can provide our capital. For this our economy may be developed further capital, so it is also one of the reason. Next, expertise. Some countries is very expertise in technology. For these countries they have to provide their own technology to the people, and also they provide training to other country people also. For this they can develop own skills and they can produce their own goods. Next, technology transfer. If one country is well occupied in technology and one country is occupied in natural resources, this technological country have transferred the technology to this country for the better production of goods and services. Then this country have produced more goods and transfer, and there is an exchange of technology and goods. There is a free flow of exchange of goods and technology. There is no restrictions. These 2 countries need not to pay any taxes. For this reason the economy will develop, and also the business organizations will also develop, and we have to provide more employment opportunities also. So these are the advantages of the forming a trade blocks. And there are some disadvantages. What are the disadvantages? Degradation of natural resources. Most of the natural resources get disappeared using more than limit. Suppose while forming a trade bloc we have to produce more goods with an extent limit. Means our country is required only 1000 units of these goods, but we are producing 15,000 because of exporting of these goods. We are utilizing our own natural resources. The further generations may not enjoy their own natural resources. So here there is a degradation of natural resources. Natural resources will be degraded. They are non-renewable natural resources like oil, mining. They are non-renewable. So once it get finished we are unable to get them, so it is also one of the disadvantages. While forming a trade bloc we have to produce more goods by using our natural resources, so here the natural resources will get disappeared and the further generations may not be enjoy their own natural resources. Next, poor working conditions. In foreign country, they don't have adequate labor protections. As a result, the laborers are unable to work in their working conditions. While in India, there are the labor protection laws, but in some other countries like Gulf countries, they are not labor protection laws. The labor have suffered a lot of problems. So for these reasons, the labor are not working in their working conditions. Based on the working conditions is very hard, the labor are unable to settle there and unable to work. So you can say it is also one of the disadvantages. Because of poor working conditions in foreign countries, the labor are unable to work and settle there. Next, value of domestic products has been reduced. While allowing international trade, the value of domestic products has been decreasing. While we are allowing means we are importing the international goods, the goods are at the cheaper cost, the quality also less. While the goods are producing in our own country, the own producers get losses. Means our product has less demand when compared to the foreign goods. So we can say it is also one of the disadvantages for forming a trade group. And reduced tax revenue. Some countries, mainly small countries, mainly depend upon the taxes. While they export the goods, other countries have to pay the tax. While reduction of the taxes, they don't have any revenue. So we can say it is also one of the disadvantage. Without import tariffs and fees, smaller countries must find way to replace the revenue. Some smaller countries are mainly depend upon the taxes and revenue. So while forming the trade bloc, the countries are unable to pay the taxes, so they are unable to enjoy the revenue. For that the reason they find another way for that revenue. So we can say this is one of the disadvantages. These are the disadvantages of trade blocs. What are the disadvantages? Degradation of natural resources. While we are producing more than a limit, our natural resources will get disappear. Further generations may not be enjoyable based our natural resources. Next, poor working conditions. While compared to the foreign countries, the working conditions is very less and there are no protection for the labor. So these labor are unable to work and settle in their conditions. Next, value of domestic products has been reduced. While allowing the foreign goods, the value of our own products has been reduced, and our demand of the products also has been less when compared to the foreign goods. Next, reduced tax revenue. While some countries are mainly depend upon the revenue and taxes, for this formation of the bloc, the countries are unable to enjoy the revenue. So it is also one of the reason we can say it is a disadvantages of the trade blocs. Up to now we discuss what is the trade and what are the benefits for formation of the trade blocs, and what are the features of trade bloc, objectives of trade bloc, advantages and disadvantages. I hope you understand this lecture. If you have any doubt, please let me know. I definitely clarify your doubts. Thank you so much.